We're almost at 530 subs. Real quick, 528 subs, bro. Not bad at all. You know what I'm saying? We still doing this. We still doing it no matter what. You guys see that 528, big 528. Yeah, we are halfway to 1,000. Now listen, I'm very happy with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I really initially started off with another YouTube channel that I used to have years ago in the COVID era, where I would post Fortnite videos. Now, you don't have a lit childhood if you didn't post any sort of gaming videos or try to become a YouTuber when you was like a little ass kid. But what just happened? But yeah, you did not have a lit childhood if you didn't try to post videos or try to make content as a little ass kid. Like, I'm talking about like COVID era, gang. Everybody playing Fortnite, making montages. This is when like maybe a year or two before that, or a year before that, Buffalo's was trying to make phase 5, where like you would submit your things and then they would like let you into phase. Like, it was like a whole contest where like only 5 people could make it. And I was like, damn, I thought I really had a shot. I really wasn't shit compared to anybody. But listen though, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, like that was probably like the peak of my childhood. Like, in a way, COVID was a very good place for me, because, you know, not only did it prevent me from school, you know, I gotta do things I want. I was very happy during the COVID era. I just stayed home all day and I would just game. I'm not gonna lie, that was really my life, and a lot of kids won't experience that. So in a way, I'm thankful for it, but obviously not with the losses and the negative side effects that came with COVID, because I did catch it a couple of times, but I was good. But to people that did lose their life and stuff, RIP to them. But like, all I'm saying is that COVID was a good growing era, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, me going from a channel that only hit 28 subscribers at max, or like 30 max, and it dropped down very low. It was my Fortnite channel, Minecraft channel. I just posted a bunch of like random videos and clips and stuff on it. No shorts or anything, just videos. And it seemed to be that I plateaued. Even though I uploaded my content, I was like, damn, this just never gonna work. So I left it at that. I moved on, I did me, and then I caught on to my league dreams, where I thought I could really ball good enough to go to the league. Motherfuckers was mad short, no weight, you know what I'm saying? So couldn't really do that either. But now, you know, started it back up maybe 2 years ago almost. And I wasn't very consistent on YouTube, I'll be honest, because I didn't take it very seriously until like about 270 days ago, when I started this whole challenge. Actually 292 days ago, because it's day 292 out of 300. And every single time I do break my goal of like the days, it went from like a 100-day marathon to like 150 to 200, and I just kept going and I kept pushing it. So even though we're gonna hit 300 in about 8 days, I'm definitely just gonna push it and make it 365 and just keep going. I'm not stopping this. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not stopping. But listen, we're live every single day. Twitch.tv/Bosta2G. No promotion, but it's promotion. You know what I'm saying? It's my channel. But whatever. But listen, I was like, damn, like, how do I do this? And I never took it seriously, so I wasn't really sure. But when I ended up breaking 30 subs, I was like, so it is possible to break 30 subs. I just thought it was my luck. No, the whole time I wasn't being consistent. I just had to find my thing. So I ended up breaking 30 subs. I broke 40. I broke 55. I told my girl about it. She was like, oh, that's great, and stuff like that. That's why I was like, okay, I gotta go crazy, gang. And you know what I'm saying? That really kind of pushed me. And we're not even near the end goal, but I hit 100. I cracked it. I hit 1. I think I got 10 subs in a day from that. I was like at 90, and then I come back from school. I see I'm at 105. I was like, oh my god, I got 15 subs from waking up and coming back from school. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. That was the craziest day I had for subs. I was like, I didn't even care about numbers after that, because I realized that numbers don't mean shit in this world, especially in the content world. As long as you could remain with no ego and treat everybody the same, you know, you're always gonna do good, and hopefully you help others out. But you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I cracked that. I cracked 150, 175, 200, 250, 300, and around 300 to like 400 was like my biggest plateau. Like, everything plateaued, and it felt like I was not really in a game. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was kind of stuck. So like, no matter what content I posted, no matter how many likes it got, no matter how many views, I cracked 1K views after that and everything. It didn't really seem like things were working out. So that's like really when things like slowed down, where I went from about like 70, like, okay, this is about to sound like a joke, 60 to 70, oh my god, I'm a geek, gang. I gotta slow down, bruh. But listen, I went from like 60 to 70 subs a month to like 30 that month, 30, 20. And it was like, those were the worst times of growing. And I really looked at it and I was like, what am I doing wrong? I need to change it. I realized what I did with my content was I got so lazy from the point of, I would just throw videos out there. Like I would throw them, I would just cut it from the start to the end, no editing, anything. And just intro and outro. Like the little welcome to 2G thing, like this thing. And then my outro would be like, it was like a little ending screen, and it has like the video sections and everything, things of that nature. But I never really edited my videos, and I was like, as a small content creator, you can't just be sitting around doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to lock in, and then once I started like even like cutting out dead spaces, adding little images and sound effects and things of that nature, like I just felt like it was so much better. Sometimes I'd add captions, depends on what is unclear. Like the first 5 seconds, you always gotta make the first parts of your video very presentable. So like I really tried that, and your hairline fucked up and you got my dick in your mouth, chill. But but listen, I ended up just going with the flow on that, and I guess I ended up getting out of the plateau, which was very, very exciting for me. I have the video of when I did hit 300 subs. I'm gonna show y'all it right now. Hold on. I'm gonna prop it up on screen, but I'm gonna also show it the stream real quick. Dude, I broke 300 subs, bro. I felt crazy because a day before or the day of, something around there, OTE commented on my video, on my OTE reaction for like their firefighters versus D1 high school basketball players. And then I saw that. I was like, yo, OTE, y'all commenting on my video, y'all almost got 1 million. That's when I realized numbers don't mean shit in this world. Numbers don't mean shit in this world. That's when I realized numbers don't mean shit. So if you ever start in content, bro, don't ever stress about the numbers. You might have 0 people in your stream. I might have 2 people in my stream right now. I might have 4 people. You know what I'm saying? I just don't really see it as a problem. Numbers shouldn't be a problem. Yo, nah, Kayla, appreciate that follow. Appreciate it. But I was like, I cracked 300, dude. I was one of the happiest people in my life. Like, look at this, dude. I cracked 300 subs. Oh my god, gang. I was happy. I'm not gonna lie, I was really happy. But that was about, let's check. That was February, late February. So now it is June. Mid-June, and that was like kind of around the time where I plateaued, so it wasn't really the best time of my like kind of like content space. It was kind of like, damn, you felt like you were on the come up, you were cracking 100k views a month, 100 subs a month sometimes, and it's like then you kind of feel like you fell off whole time. Like I said, numbers don't mean shit to anybody. I'm telling y'all, bro, don't ever stress about numbers if you're trying to start content. And I was really like sitting there, I was like, what do I need to fix? And like I said, just editing a little more. Even the little changes will fix things. Even if it wasn't that, like something clicked. Like I started working a little harder on my thumbnails, adding text, arrow marks, whatever it is. Even if every single thumbnail almost looks the same, you just gotta add a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of zooming, something effects, different color changes, saturation, whatever it is. You just gotta change stuff. But and then I ended up cracking 400. I was like, damn, I got there, bro. I really got there, because I was stuck around I think 329, and then I hit 350, and then I was like, okay, it's moving. It started moving. I got a 400. Then I got stuck at 412 to 430 ish, and then I hit 450, and then that kind of like broke there, and it was like, all right, it just stood there. I started getting more consistent. I started going back to my schedule, because at the point of time, like months ago, there was a point in time where I would upload only 2 shorts a day, no videos, maybe 1 video a week. Then I started uploading 1 video every like 2 days, something. And then I uploaded a video every day and 2 clips every day. I was like, okay, this is manageable. It's really hard, but how badly do you want it? You know what I'm saying? I was like, how badly do you want it? And then I started moving up a little. So 2 videos, 3 days, because I started seeing a little bit of success. And then when you see a little bit of success, it pushes you. It pushes you when you see those numbers, but you should never ever worry about those numbers, bro. Worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I just kept going. I kept going. And then I seen like a little bit more and more. I was like, okay, now I'm gonna really push my limit. I went 3 videos. I went 4 clips a day. I was like, okay, this feels good, because I started pulling a little bit more. And then at a point in time, it kind of burnt me out, because one of these days I was gonna be gone for the rest of the next day at someone else's house. So I knew I couldn't edit. I knew I couldn't upload. I could only stream, because it was gonna be an IRL stream, a 24-hour stream. it never got to 24 hours, but you know, it was a long ass stream, and I was spending the night at my friend's crib. And basically what happened was I had to upload for the day before, so I had to edit everything, schedule everything, unlist everything, make sure everything's 4K quality, edit everything, whatever it is, and download everything, whatever. And scheduled 4 clips on TikTok, 4 clips on Reels, 4 clips on Shorts. I don't think I was doing Reels at the time, but and then I ended up scheduling 6 videos for the day of and the next day. So it was a terrible mistake I made, because when I came back the next day from the house, I was mad tired. I slept all day, and I considered myself to just stream like another like 10 minutes, because the night before, since I was staying the night over, I streamed over 12 o'clock. So over 12 a.m. technically means the next day, if that's confusing to understand. But I ended up just like kind of slacking, and then I didn't really upload too much that day. I uploaded, I think, 1 clip and nothing else. So then I was like, damn, I'm really burnt. It could have been because I didn't catch any sleep. It could have been because I came over from a sleepover. I barely slept. I slept like maybe like 10 minutes something. And then I came to my realization that I was completely killing myself. There's no such thing as burnout in my head, but when I kept doing it, I was like, yo, burnout is just not real. Burnout's not real. I told myself. And burnout isn't real. Burnout is not real. I hope you know that. It's just the way that you manage it. If you believe that burnout is real for you. If you don't believe burnout is real, then burnout is not real. Facts. That's the truth. I'll be honest, bro. That's the truth. Because I've realized that when you put burnout aside and put those feelings aside and just discipline, like, you will get stuff done. You will get stuff done. And you cannot, like, mess up technically. You can always mess up. But the way that I mean mess up is, like mess up and learn. So I think that's a great thing about discipline. So I always put burnout aside. I never even thought burnout was a real thing. And I just kept going. I kept going. And I was like, all right, bro. You hit this mark where it's like, nah, you did not want to do any work. We are not about to fall into this trap that happened when you first started to try to stream. You stream for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you just quit. Because you were like, oh yeah, it's your birthday. You're going to quit. No, we didn't do that this time. So this year around, I kept going harder. And then I realized that, bro, this shit could really work if you just balance it right. So I come back from a sleepover, whatever. And then I started doing 1 video and 2 clips again. Kept doing it consistently for like maybe even like a month at max. And then I ended up switching over to 2 videos and 3 clips. And I've been maintaining that for months now. And that's probably the best thing I've done, because I'm not gonna lie, bro, without that, like, I think it would be very unbalanced, bro. I'll be honest. I think that'd just be very unbalanced, bro. I think it'd be very unbalanced. But that was genuinely like the thing that just kept me going. Just keep being consistent. No matter what you plateau, fix something. Test it out. And, you know, I do hear a lot of, you know, things about me, because I do have a lot of videos on my channel. Most of them are shorts, but I have 1.3K videos up. If y'all don't know, I have 1.3K videos up. So, you know, it's kind of like people are like, oh, you got 1.3K videos up and you even got 1.3K subs, right? Cool. It is what it is, gang. Most of them are shorts, I'll be honest. And, you know, I ended up cracking whatever I plateaued at. And we hit 500. We hit 500, bro. And I never did a thank you video for that. So this is kind of my journey of halfway to 1K. We hit 500 subs. If nobody knows, I'll put the counter up there. We are at 528 now, actually. Where is it? There we go. We're at 528. So, you know what I'm saying? I've really tried my hardest. I've been grinding, so I really hope, you know, this is a way of, like, kind of, like, put my story together. But, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all my 528 people. Or even if you ever viewed my video before in the past, seen my videos, bro, I thank you, because, dude, even if you don't like my content, you dislike it, bro, this is just a blessing that you sit down and spend your time to dislike my content. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't care if you hate on me. I don't care if you like me, don't like me, whatever it is. Scroll, you don't give a fuck. you're still an MVP at the end of the day. And yeah, bro, I fuck with all of y'all. So I'm not gonna lie, bro. My story to 500, bro. It was a reckless story. It took mad long, like hella long. It was not light. It was not light at all. I'll be honest. If it was light, you know, then I wouldn't build it up so crazy. But sometimes, yes, there are people that get things without trying as hard as you. But, you know, you just got to keep doing you. You just got to keep doing you, bro. Stop worrying about other people. Stop worrying about them, bro. It's not even worth it, bro. It just, I don't know. It killed me to get here. But, you know, I try my hardest, so.